dear students, welcome to my channel Kaveri Science Tutorials. Today we are going to see a very important 5-mark question, that is cell division, and in that mitosis. So there are two types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. So today this question is asked for 5 marks with diagram, a very easy question for board examination. So mitosis in detail, we are going to see mitosis in detail. So what we know about mitosis? So mitosis occurs in the somatic cells of the body. Somatic cells means body cells. So what is the reason why the mitosis occurs? What are the significance of mitosis? So there are 3 significances of mitosis. First, the growth of the body. So the small child develops into an adult person because of this mitosis, because of the cells divide and the growth of the body takes place. So first major significance is growth of the body. Second one is there is the recovery of the wounds. Recovery of wounds or healing of wounds takes place because of the cell division. ज्यावेळेस इंजुरी होते त्यावेळेस त्या डेड सेल्सच्या फॉर्ममध्ये तिथं खपली येते आणि मग नवीन सेल्स तयार होतात. सो these types of new cells are formed by the cell division, and this cell division is mitosis. So recovery or healing of wounds is the second significance, and third is the recovery of emaciated body. Emaciated body means weak body. If any disease is there, due to that disease the weakness of the body, from that recovery from that weakness occurs due to cell division, that is mitosis. So in detail we are going to see. While answering, you have to write first, it occurs in somatic cells of the body. There are 2 stages of mitosis. First is karyokinesis, second is cytokinesis. So karyokinesis means division of nucleus and cytokinesis means division of cytoplasm. So karyon, meaning of karyon we have seen in while studying prokaryote, eukaryote. Karyon means nucleus. Kinesis means division. So karyokinesis is the division of nucleus. Karyon means nucleus, division of nucleus. And then after the division of nucleus there is a division of cytoplasm takes place. So we have seen the structure of cell. Inside that nucleus is there, different cell organelles. If it is a plant cell, it is having cell wall. If it is an animal cell, cell wall is not present in animals. So we are going to see cell division in case of animal cell because it doesn't have the cell membrane, cell wall. Cell wall is absent in animal cell, but the it is present in plant cell. So here the cell wall is absent. So there are sub-stages in the division of nucleus, that is karyokinesis. These 4 stages are prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase, and lastly the cytokinesis means division of cytoplasm takes place. So the first phase of karyokinesis is, so there is a condensation of chromatin material takes place. Chromatin material is made up of chromosomes. Chromosomes is made up of genes. Genes are present with genes are the hereditary material of the human beings and all living organisms. Genes segment of gene is called as segment of DNA is called as gene, and the DNA is the genetic material. It is present in the nucleus of the cell. So there is a first point, no need to write this, it is therefore in the previous classes. Here in prophase you have to write condensation of the chromatin material takes place and they become thick, and the nuclear membrane starts to disappear. Means we have drawn in a dotted line because it starts to disappear, and these are the important points about prophase. First is condensation of the chromatin material takes place. It becomes thick, chromosomes becomes thick prior to division, and the nuclear membrane starts to disappear. So this is about prophase. So what happens in metaphase? Metaphase, the chromosomes are clearly visible in metaphase. Under microscope they are visible and they are arranged on the equatorial plane of the cell, means middle plane of the cell is called as equatorial plane. They are arranged horizontally on the equatorial plane of the cell, and special types of spindle fibers are formed in metaphase. So these are the flexible protein fiber, and their formation takes place in the phase metaphase. So this is about the metaphase. So first you have to write chromosomes are horizontally arranged along the equatorial plane of the cell, and then they are the special types of fibers called spindle fibers. Formation of spindle fibers takes place in metaphase. So what happens in anaphase? Now these spindle fibers carries the chromosomes away from the equatorial plane towards the opposite poles of the cell. So ana means away. Ana means away. In early anaphase, the spindle fibers collects the separation of the chromosome from the centromere takes place. Separation of the chromosome from the centromere takes place, and the sister chromatids are pulled towards the opposite poles of the cell. So the chromosome is divided from the centromere, and the sister chromatids, these two are called as sister chromatids, and they are pulled towards the opposite poles of the cell, towards the centrioles. So these points are called as centrioles. So in early anaphase, and in late anaphase, the chromosomes appear like a bunch of banana, and they are present in the bunch, like a structure of bunch of banana. They are present on the opposite poles of the cell. In this way, same number of chromosomes are divided on the opposite poles of the cell in case of mitosis. So there is early anaphase, chromosomes are divided from the centromere, sister chromatids are pulled away from the equatorial plane, and they are pulled towards the opposite poles of the cell. In late anaphase, the chromosomes appear like a bunch of banana, and they are clearly visible on the opposite poles of the cell. So this is the third phase, anaphase. And what happens in telophase now? You have to write somewhat opposite of prophase. Decondensation of the chromatin material takes place. There is a formation of nucleolus takes place. Reappearance of the nuclear membrane takes place, and in this stage, network-like structure of the chromosome takes place, and they are not clearly visible in this telophase. Now they become a separate nuclei, two nuclei are formed, and their nuclear membrane starts to reappear. In this way, the division of nucleus, that is karyokinesis, is completed in telophase. Now for the division of the cell, the cytoplasm also should be divided. Therefore the last phase is called as cytokinesis, is the division of cytoplasm, and in this division the notch-like structure is formed in case of animal cell, and in case of plant cell a cell plate is formed. In case of animal cells, this type of notch is formed from the middle plane of the cell, and the two separate cells are formed, and these cells are two in number, and they are having the same chromosome number as that of the parent cell, that is diploid cells are formed. So chromosome number in the after the mitotic division, chromosome number is daughter cells is same as that of the parent cell. Therefore two diploid cells are formed. So in we can take haploid, diploid. For example, in case of human beings, we know 46 is the diploid chromosome number, and the body cells are having all the diploid chromosome number, that is 2n. 2n is diploid, n is haploid. So 2n is denoted for diploid chromosome number. So the cells formed in mitosis are 2 in number, and they are means they are having the same chromosome number as that of the parent cell, and that is about the mitosis we have studied just now. Any doubt you can ask. I think it is very much clear to you. So today we will stop here. Any doubts you can ask. Thank you. And second type of cell division we will see in the next lecture, and that is also important for your 5-mark question. So this question is asked for 5 mark. Explain mitosis, or you can be asked like this: someone is injured, and which type of cell division is going to occur in that for the recovery of that injury, and you have to write the answer. It is mitosis, and it is asked for 5 marks that explain that cell division. So you have to explain mitosis with explanation and diagram in this way. So thank you dear students, and